money, cause I be the baddie beat. Barbie tanks, banging body beat. Everybody beat on my D. Yo, I gotta be.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Toni Bryanne, and my channel is all about beauty, fashion, and discovery. And if you want to see more content from me, go ahead and click that subscribe button right now down below. So today's video is going to be a very interesting video that I'm kind of excited to share my story, but it's something that I don't really talk about, which is the downstairs area. Okay, so today's video, if you can't tell by the title, is about my first Brazilian wax. Yes, my first one. So I'm gonna be telling you guys how I liked it, if it's worth it, how bad it hurt, and yeah, let's just get straight into the video. So I got my first Brazilian wax 2 weeks ago. I decided to go because I've always wanted one, and I really want to try it out, especially since the place I was going, there's kind of like a little deal you get when you get your first Brazilian wax there. So I went to the European Wax Center, and I'm sure most girls have gone to European Wax Center because your first wax is $25, and then you get, well, your first Brazilian wax, I don't know if it's all waxes, but your first Brazilian wax I know is $25, and then you get a free wax on another part of your body. So I decided to get my Brazilian wax. I decided to go because, like I said before, I wanted to do it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try it out before it's summertime and say I don't like it. And summertime, you're in bathing suits and stuff, your hoo-ha and stuff is out a little bit more often. So yeah. The first thing I did is I scheduled an appointment on their app. I clicked the closest European Wax Center to me. So the app like shows, like asks you for your zip code or your city that you're in. And then they like, slim it down to like the closest European Wax Centers from you. So the closest European Wax Center from me, from my school, was about 30 minutes away. So my boyfriend was here at the time, and he has a car, and you know, normally I would not go because the Uber would probably be really expensive, so I decided to go with him. And he drove me there. So it's about a 30-minute drive, not terrible, but it was a little bit of a long drive, but that's besides the point. On the app, you get to pick who you want to do your wax, and it shows like their availabilities during the time frame you want, or if you don't have anyone you prefer, which I didn't have anyone I preferred because I'd never been. I wanted to go on Tuesday, so Monday or Tuesday, I don't even remember when I went. I think I went on a Monday. Yeah, I wanted to go on Monday. Yeah, so I went on Monday, and that's the date I wanted, and I got the time frame I wanted, and that's when I went. Going back, the deal was the $25 Brazilian wax with a free wax as well. So I decided to get my armpits wax as the free wax, and I loved it. I was very excited because I got my armpits waxed, and I'm constantly shaving my armpits. So that was definitely a plus. So when I first get there, it's very nice aesthetic. So the first thing you do is you pay for your wax, and then you give them some information, your ID, then you know you're over 18 because you cannot go under 18 without an adult. So the person who did my wax's name was Danielle, as you guys can see here. I'm just blocking the address because I don't need y'all know how close I am to this place. I just told y'all I'm 30 minutes away. Y'all know what school I go to, so no. So her name is Danielle, and then she just circled the dates that she is available so I can get my wax whenever. So yeah, I had Danielle, so right away I went in the back, and once you get back there, they just tell you, she asks if this is your first time, and I said yes. So she just told me, okay, you know, I know you might be a little nervous, but it's completely fine, and blah blah blah. So then she told me, she's like, okay, just take off all your bottom clothes. And she said, I told her I was also getting a underarm wax, so she told me to take off my shirt too, but I had a bra on, but everything else was just out. Like I didn't expect that. You know, normally when you go to the doctors, like they leave the room while you're taking off your clothes, but she didn't leave. So yeah, it was a little like, oh, okay, you're staying in here. I mean, I know obviously she's gonna see what like my parts anyway, but it's just like, you know, let me like just get into the mood and get ready, you know, because I'm about to be undressed. So it was kind of like the gynecologist, and I was like, okay, so then after that, she told me lay on the table, put my legs in butterfly position, and that's what I did. Then she was just talking to me like, oh, what school do you go to? Are you from here? And that's, you know, stuff just to keep you comfortable, which I did really like. I haven't shaved my armpits since the wax, so y'all not going to be seeing underneath here. I didn't know if I was going to show y'all my armpits in the video or not, which I'm not going to anymore, so that's why I didn't shave. But yeah, so she had me put my arms like up like this, cover up. The chair in there was like a chair you lay out on, like at the doctor's office, so it's just like that. So except you're naked, basically. So the first thing she did, she was like heating up the wax and stuff. So she put the wax on, and firstly she walks you through the steps of what she was about to do. So the first thing she like waxed off was like what do you call this? The top of my vaginal area. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, the top part, you know, right over your, right underneath your belly button. Like, I don't know. Yeah, but that, all the, you know, hair that's there. So yeah, she waxed that part off. So she talks to you while she's putting the wax on. Now the wax is really hot. Like, it actually burned me a little bit. Like, it was hot. And then she like put the wax, so the wax hardens, and then you just like, it hardens like a piece of tape, and then you rip it off. And that's what she did. But she like did like 3-step rips. Like, she was like, shh, 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 and then it was off. And I just had to breathe. I was like, and then you feel a little afterburn a little bit, but it goes away until the next part. She's, yeah. So it did hurt a little bit, and she did say I took it very well, because I'm not really good with pain, so I was shocked that I took it like as well as I did, because she said normally like first timers are like screaming and crying, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, it wasn't that bad. It hurt, but it like didn't hurt, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to explain it, but you know, the pain was like about a 1 out of 10 is about a 6.5. Like, it was bad, but it wasn't like bad, okay? So then she got to like the lips part. You know, ladies know what I'm talking about. So the lips part, it that part hurt, and she did warn me, and I think it's because that's like loose skin. Not loose skin. I don't know why it hurt, but it hurt really badly. Like, she was like literally like and she had to keep going on that part to get all the hair off, because I guess that's where most of the hair is. Yeah, that hurt a lot. And then she did my inner thigh, and my inner thigh, like when she put the wax on, I guess because there's not a lot of skin in your inner thigh, like right, you know, you guys know, like your bikini line, that hurt. And I was like, wow, that wax really burned right there. And I was like, oh my god, like, get this wax off me. And then she waxed it off, and that wasn't as bad as the lips. The lips hurt so bad, and she had to do that like 3 times. So she has to do inside the lips and then the outer layer of the lips as well. So it was like kind of bad. And then the armpits kind of did hurt. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the armpits kind of hurt, I think, because it burned, the wax burned a little bit. So every time she like laid out my armpits, then like she just like waxed hair off, it hurt, because like it's like my waxed armpit is still recuperating. You just ripped hair out of hair follicles out of my arm, and now you're trying to put some hot stuff on it, so it burned. So within all that pain and ripping, she also did Brazilian wax is fully everything down south. So she did like the butt and that didn't hurt, actually. That didn't hurt, but yeah, that took about like 20 minutes of waxing. While I was there, the fire alarm went off, and it was like, oh my god, do I get up and leave? But then it went off like shortly after. It was on for like 5 minutes, and she just like, let me just finish it really quick. But it stopped, and then she like started like taking her time again. But overall, did I like my results? I thought the results were pretty good. Now, I mean, I don't know if I'd pick her again, because honestly, she did miss some hair. There was still hair on there, and I'm like, you left hair on there, like, you know, it was kind of like annoying. I was like, oh my god. But it wasn't like, she did a pretty good job. And waxing, like, still, it's been 2 weeks, hair has not, only a little bit of hair has grown back, and it is so soft. Like, it's the best. Aw, someone just asked me if I could do a Q&A with my boyfriend on how we met. A Q&A or how we met. Coming soon, girl. Okay. It's doing really, really well with hair growing back. So that's one thing I do like, is that, you know, when you shave, hair grows back within a minute. So I did appreciate that. It's taking a little bit of time to fully grow back. Am I going again? I don't think so. I think I'd much rather prefer shaving, because shaving is free. Well, unless you get like a razor. I don't pay for razor, my mom does, so it's free for me. And razors are like, what, $7 for a pack of reusable razors. They're not that bad. So I definitely would stick to shaving. I know while I was there, she was trying to convince me about this ingrown hair serum, which I did, but I ended up taking back because I did not realize it was $35. Like, what the heck? And if you just use coconut oil or Vaseline or anything, like, it works just as well. And I would definitely use that, like, to avoid ingrown hairs. Every time I shave, that's what I use, so there are no like bumps and lumps all over your, you know, down there, because no one wants to see that. Even though it is natural, as you guys do have that, it's okay to have ingrown hairs. I'm not judging, okay? Yeah. And she did not get all the booty hair. She did not. I don't know, she didn't do bad, but I just feel like she did like really like put her best effort in. She did a really good job making me feel comfortable. I really did feel comfortable after getting a wax from her, so I do appreciate that. So the only time you're gonna feel pain is during the wax. The aftermath is not hurt at all. The results look pretty good, and she got all the hair off, but she basically did. There was just like little pricklers that was like annoying me, and I didn't want to shave it off because I didn't like know if it was like gonna like, you know, affect the wax or something, like y'all have like a bad reaction. I didn't know how my body would react to the wax. I know some people are allergic to wax and they have like really bad reactions, but overall, like, I was pretty good. So that was my little wax experience. I hope you guys really enjoyed. If you guys have any comments like that I did not, comments or questions that I did not address in this video, please put those all down below in the comment section. And if you want to like DM me on Instagram, because you don't want your face and your personal questions down below, I'm always open to that as well. I answer all my DMs from you guys. So yeah, if you guys like this video, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and join the Toni Bryce family, or Toni Bryanne family. I forgot I'm Toni Bryanne on here. I love you all so very much, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.
Thank you guys again for watching. Please click in the upper left hand corner to subscribe, and please click in the lower right hand corner to check out my latest video. Love you guys. Bye.